love that smile. Nothing beats the Saturday smile. I say that because this is our tradition every Saturday. I would just stay up all night and watch her. And the one night I tried to get sleep was the night she passed away.
Sometimes life's biggest storms give you the most beautiful rainbows. We are chasing rainbows.
Okay. Uh-oh. You don't have your collar on. Are you naked? Uh-oh. Come here. Okay, you ready? Hop in. Come on. Let's go. Hop up. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. I'm coming. I know you have impatience. Ooh, move over. Brody, get on your side. Come on. No. Goof. Are you a little excited? Can't even let me get in. So happy. Are you excited to go to the park? Yeah. There, buddy. You ready to get out? Yeah? Are we at the park? Oh, you love the park. Yeah. Okay, come on. Good grief. Let's get your leash. The moon is still out. I love coming to the park really early before anyone is here. That way Brody can be off his leash and just have a good time. Hi, Brody. We're going this way though, bud. Come on. So welcome to fall in Ohio. New season, new state from the last video. So in the last video you saw us going to the beach in Huntington Beach, California. We were visiting my family out there. If you missed all of that, be sure and go back and watch all these other videos. There were some good ones. We took you to California Adventure, Disneyland. We built droids in Star Wars Land. Super fun. Came home and surprised Jason with that. That was great. And went to the beach, saw the surf competition that we didn't even know we were going to see. And then the rest of the time we spent time with my grandparents, which I filmed some, but then I was like, it might be kind of boring for you guys to watch. But I had such a great time with them, sitting and playing cards. Those are some of my favorite memories with them.
I had -3.
Yeah, we know.
What do you have, Sarah? What you got, sweetie?
She got
Now I have 7.
She got a 10-point bonus from Grandpa.
Oh, no. Oh, because you went out?
Yeah.
You went out, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
You paid for the bonus. Yeah.
When you had without Grandpa going?
After 3 tries. Cheating here.
We just sold it for a little card and that Joker came out.
3.
I like this game though.
I do too.
Quick.
Oh, no.
Did
Joker.
you get a Joker?
Yeah. He did. That's not good for the restaurant. It's going to go out fast.
Okay.
Make sure Brody's still coming. Oh, he's taking a break. Anyways, yeah, I just absolutely adore my grandparents. If you know me, then you know they are my heart. They are just my soul. They are my everything. I just love them so much. My grandma is more like my best friend. Feels like a sister, feels like a mom. She feels like everything. I can't imagine my life without her. And as they're getting older, it just kind of breaks my heart to think that like every time we go, this might be the last goodbye. And so because of that, I decided not to pick up the camera and actually share that publicly, because I was just, I don't know, it's hard to leave. It's exciting to get there and, you know, do all the things and be with them, and then when it's time to go, it's just gut-wrenching. I gotta get Brody. What are you doing? By me. Good boy. That's a good boy. Yeah, you're a good boy. So California was a really good time. I'm glad we went when we did because life got crazy when we got back. I'll tell you more about that after I keep walking Brody. I want to give him some of my time. You ready? Yeah. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on. That's a good boy. You're a good dog.
I was never the one to
Here,
write
buddy.
up a song for just
Good boy.
anyone. I was always the one to find myself lost in long conversations. Cause I've always been told that things will unfold if you keep on waiting. But then you came along and proved me wrong. I was so mistaken.
Come on.
Cause you glue all the
Silly.
pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better.
You hear the birds, Brody? Are you looking for treats? You're a good boy. I love that smile. Nothing beats the Saturday smile. I say that because this is our tradition every Saturday. I'll actually be like, Brody, are you ready to go for a Saturday? And he gets so excited because he knows that means he's going to his favorite park. Okay, he's not looking. Oh, he caught me again. I was going to try to hide again. So I used to have Brody so well trained that I could say the word around and he'd go around objects. He'll still do that. But I used to have him going around the entire baseball field. I'm curious if he could still, let's try a small object. I haven't done it with him in a while. Brody, you want to do a trick? Come on, let's do it. Here, we'll just start with the trash cans. Ready? Come here. Ready? Set. Good boy. Brody, around. Good boy. That's a good job. You want to do the bleachers? Ready? Around. Go. Faster, 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 faster. Brody's faster is getting a lot slower. That's sad. Good boy. You're so smart. Speaking of getting older and slowing down, Brody just celebrated his 8th birthday. I gotta put some clips in there of this. We have a tradition that we take Brody, don't judge me, that we take Brody to McDonald's every year and we get him a cheeseburger on his birthday. How Brody? He got a cheeseburger and then he got to come home and open up his presents with his new sister. I'll talk about that here in a second. Brody, is it your birthday? Are we gonna go get cheeseburgers? Yes, we are. What does Brody want? Oh, get burgers? Thank you for your paw. Yum. What's in there? And he may get the bugs. Get it out of the way of my bone. I just threw it. Bobby, you're funny. You can see her.
She's gonna go hide it now.
Okay, boy, let's get in the car. Go, boy. Can you get up? You can do it. You can do it. Yes, you can. You need some encouragement. Let's go. You got it. Good job. All right, we're back in the car trying to get a little warm. So we adopted this little kitty. Her name is Penny May, which her name has a very special meaning. And we adopted Penny. This is still hard for me to talk about. This is why I haven't picked up the camera to film really since we've been home. We adopted Penny shortly after our other dog, Mimi, passed away. Mimi was 12 years old. Mimi had a condition called EPI that she lived with for most of her life. Mimi ate a chocolate donut when she was a puppy, and I don't know how she lived through it. She actually got a hold of 2 things of chocolate in the same week. Mimi has almost died on us. I don't know how many times. We've said goodbye to her so many times. And Mimi's passing was so hard, but we actually ended up getting a month longer than what we thought we would with her. I actually had thought Mimi was gonna pass a month earlier, and it was so sad and sweet at the same time. She got all of her little favorite toys. I don't know if I can tell this story. And she has all these little Winnie the Pooh characters. And her favorite ball. And those Winnie the Pooh characters replaced her favorite ball. She loved those things. Anyway, she collected all of them. She put them in a circle up on the footrest of the couch. And she laid down in them. And just looked at me like, I need my people here. I don't have much longer, Mom. Everyone was out, and I was just praying she was gonna make it till they got home, and Jayla was several hours away that day. And she got home, and we thought we just had that night with her, and there was a couple moments where I thought she had passed, felt like she had passed. Her breathing changed. She started like gasping for air, and then she stopped, and it felt like her heart stopped. Jayla was upset, obviously, because she's her best friend. And I remember her saying, "Don't go, Mimi, I can't live without you." And as soon as she said that, Mimi, like, her heart restarted. And, oh, baby. Good point. And, it was really kind of a miracle, because I called off work, because I'm like, she's gonna pass, like, today still, even though she's here right now. I'm like, she's gonna pass, and I didn't want Jayla to be alone with her when she passed. Miss Jason and I were both supposed to go to work, so I stayed home, and Brody wanted to go outside, and Mimi looked like she wanted to go, and Mimi couldn't even really walk at this point, and so I offered to carry her. I carried her outside, and I laid her down on her couch, and no joke, she stood up like nothing ever happened, and was looking for things to bark at, and I thought I was losing my mind. And I was like, okay, I know there's that, like, last burst of energy and stuff sometimes that happens before anyone passes. And so I thought maybe that's what this was. This kept happening over and over and over again. It went on every night for a month, and it was really hard because we said goodbye every night. I didn't sleep. I would just stay up all night and watch her. And the one night I tried to get sleep was the night she passed away. I was so tired. I still, like, feel some guilt over this, because I was so mad when Jason and Jayla woke me up. I just wanted to go to sleep. And I thought, she's done this every night, guys. She's okay. I had taken her to the vet several times, and they told me every time she went to the vet, they're like, she's perfect. She's fine. I think she's just having a stomach flare. But I knew deep down that wasn't true this time. And, yeah. So, Jayla was having a sleepover that night too. It's really hard. It turned out to be a blessing in disguise, though, having her friend over there, her best friend there. It was like part of her family. But, so, anyways, I wasn't expecting to tell you all this right now. Grief is really hard. I talk about that a lot on this channel from having lost my 3 babies, and I wasn't ready to be talking about losing Mimi. Mimi has been like my unnamed emotional support dog, my therapy dog, really. You may not know this about me, but I have, or had, I don't know that I really struggle with this much anymore, complex PTSD from past abuse, and Mimi was my angel. Like, if I was having flashbacks or just panic attacks, Mimi was, she just knew. She wasn't trained to do anything, but she would come and she would sit on my chest and she would lick my face. She knew if I was stressed, worried, anxious, all of the things. And I think that God was preparing me for Mimi leaving, because we did some major work together over the past several years, and I finally got to the point where my flashbacks have stopped, my nightmares have stopped, the anxiety I feel like is gone, and I have this peace like I've never had. It's just hard now, because I didn't know when I gained that peace that I would lose my Mimi. It's an unfair trade. But the blessing that is coming out of that, I will be sharing in a later video, because everything that I worked on with God, I had been writing down. You know, I write everything in journals. And I'm going to wrap it up in a program that I want to start a group for women who have struggled with past trauma, or just are stuck in negative thought patterns. They have anxiety. So if that is something that interests you, definitely hit subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss any notifications that come up later when I talk about that more in detail. I was not planning on mentioning any of this now, but it's just coming up. Hold on. Brody. Oh, Brody. Mimi made me feel better by sitting on me, but Brody's smile always cheers me up. So anyways, I was telling you that we adopted Penny May, and her name is meaningful because my first dog that Jason and I had, his name was Toby, and he was my everything. I loved that dog so much. He was so smart, and he helped raise Jayla. I swear I have pictures of him like teaching her to roll over, and we called him our Danny because he was our dog nanny. Anyways, he had a movie collection. He loved to watch movies.
Toby is watching Lady and the Tramp right now. The dog pound scene. Doggy therapy after that, boy.
And his favorite movie was Bolt.
Mittens, so help me, I will super bark you out of that tree.
And he would super bark at the TV. If you haven't watched the movie Bolt, it's so cute.
That one felt really super.
It's adorable. Anyways, Bolt was the last movie that we sat and we watched with Mimi. And we did that because we kind of just knew it was time. And it was like, okay, she's going to go she's gonna be with Toby soon. So we watched Bolt together. It was the first time we've watched Bolt since Toby passed away. Can't even watch that anymore. It's so hard. But when we were thinking of names for our kitten, we had a list and we thought we knew what we wanted to call her. Her name was Winter originally. And we just knew that wasn't really it. Something, I don't know, we just knew that wasn't the one. And we thought of the movie Bolt, and we were trying to think of the cat's name in that movie, and we remembered the name, and it was Mittens, and I'm like, well, that doesn't fit at all. And we were gonna move on, and then I was like, wait, there's the girl in that movie, her name is Penny. And Jayla was like, oh, that's kind of cute. And then we looked up the meaning of the name Penny, and it means fresh start and new beginnings. And as soon as we heard that, I was like, that's it. But then she got a middle name, because Miss Mimi, we called her Mimi May. And I'm not going to tell you why we called her Mimi May, but it had meaning for me. Mimi was not born in May. That's not why. And anyways, we decided that Penny would carry on Mimi's, not tradition, but carry on Mimi's legacy, I guess, and we named her Penny May. So we call her Penny May most of the time. Brody absolutely loves Penny May, don't you? He was so sad after Mimi passed. Everyone was sad. But Jayla couldn't sleep in her own room because she was used to sleeping with Mimi, and Brody didn't want to eat, didn't want to do anything. And so we're like, he needs a friend, and we weren't ready to get a dog or a puppy or anything like that, so we decided to get a kitty, which is crazy because Jayla was allergic to cats, very allergic to cats, and for some reason, we just knew God gave us a peace when we saw this kitten. We found her the day we went to pick up Mimi's ashes. We were not looking for an animal at all, but Jason, of all people, laid eyes on her. As soon as he pet her, he's like, this is our cat. And if you know Jason does not really like cats. Jason's always been a dog person, only a dog, never getting a cat person. He fell in love with Penny May, and he was like, this is our cat, and she's coming home. And I'm like, Jayla's allergic to cats. We're going to get a cat. We at least need to see if she's okay. He's like, I think it's going to work out. Jayla is not allergic. Jayla has not sneezed. Jayla has not coughed. Jayla has not had nasal blockages, nothing. I mean, she had it really bad. If she was around a cat at a sleepover or anything, she would come home sick for like 2 weeks after. The symptoms would not go away. It was like she would have a full-blown cold or flu. None of that's here. It's crazy. So it's definitely a God thing. Yeah. So that is my unplanned story of how Penny May came to be in our family, and Brody. Brody is learning how to be a cat with Penny May. I have pictures of them like getting up and bird watching together. It's hilarious. Brody's also been in the cone of shame. You saw that at the beginning of the video. Brody has like hot spots on his back end, and he's been chewing at them, so we've been putting him in the cone like at night when everyone's sleeping and stuff, and letting him out during the day. So during the day, Penny May thinks it's like her own personal tunnel. She starts rolling around in it like a fool. It's kind of hilarious. You think it's funny? She's cute. It's so funny. At first he was so overly excited we had to keep them separated, and then it was like, I don't know, something clicked where he was just like, realized she's a baby and he needed to be slow, and now he doesn't chase her, he doesn't do anything. He sits and smiles and just watches her. He won't eat his food without her. They have to eat together. She drinks out of his bowl while he's eating. He would have never let Mimi do any of those things. It's funny. It's like he's being a parent for the little kitty. So sweet. So, anyways, I'm kind of forgetting everything I was telling you. So, I know I had mentioned that, like, a lot happened after we came home from California. That was the biggest thing. Other things that happened, Jayla broke her leg right before the soccer season started. Well, she did all the conditioning, all the training, and the day before the first game, she broke her leg. So, she's been in a boot, hasn't been able to come out of the boot. It's not healing properly, so, yeah, that's still a thing. Got in a car accident. That was fun. So, we've got, ended up getting a new car. And, yeah, there's just been a lot of really hard, really traumatic things going on. So, it's been hard to want to pick up the camera, and I just didn't want to be so completely just negative. Sometimes I feel like my channel can be like such a downer, and maybe you don't feel that way, but sometimes I feel that way when I'm talking so much about grief and infertility and problems that we're walking through, and it's hard not to share those things when they are just surrounding you. It feels like all the time. It feels like things haven't ended since losing the babies. It's just been this downward spiral of really hard things. And I feel like I do have more understanding of why that is now, because I feel like God has given us many things and ways to relate to people, to share both what we're walking through, but then also the hope, because God has gotten us through so many hard things. And walking through Mimi's passing has been one of the hardest, but I always feel like God is right there with me. Like his arms have just been wrapped around me. And every once in a while, I feel like little paws are standing on me. And it's just the sweetest thing. And I know that I'm not alone. And she is still here with us. And I'm not happy she's gone. I know, you know, everyone passes at some point, and I knew it was coming, and just wasn't actually ready for it when it happened. So, yeah, I don't think anyone's ever ready for something like that. No one wants to let go of their best friend. It's hard when you walk through things like infertility and miscarriage and grief, just losing a loved one or losing a pet, and those things are just so hard to process. Again, which is why I'm so excited that I am going to be starting this community for women starting out. One day down the road, I hope to be able to start this for men as well, but I'm not going to tell you the name of this program yet. I'm going to hold on to that, so that way you have to stick around for another video, but I am going to talk more about that. I know you might also be wondering about, like, my health conditions. I've talked a lot about having different MRIs of my brain done. We found tumors, but we also, well, tumor, not tumors. Don't panic. A tumor in my pituitary gland, but I also had other kind of crazy symptoms come up, and now we think that's Parkinson's, which holding my phone is starting to become a challenge here with filming. But I'm not going to talk about that now. I'm going to talk about that in a different video. Again, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell, and for now, I'm going to say goodbye. Thanks for joining me, and I look forward to chasing more rainbows with you next time. Bye-bye for now.
My child, I know you're hurting, you can't let go. It's not your fault, and you don't deserve.
Aww. He wants you to come down. Go, girl. Good job.
I know you tried so hard. I know you've done your part.
Come on.
It's not
Oh, good girl, me. Good girl, Brody. Yes! Good job, kids. Are we getting along? She wants to play. Oh my gosh. They're playing.
Just hold on tight. It'll be alright.
So we are back from the vet. Mimi had a good report this time. She didn't feel like talking. She's not talking to me at all, in fact, since I took her to the vet and gave her a bath in the same day.
She's pulling so hard. And he's just laying there.
Baby girl. Do you want to go out? Oh, we're going to do that one.
I know you've done your it's not fair.
You want this ball?
Did your time?
Oh, good. Goodbye.
How much longer will you suffer?
Run down to the fridge. Run, Mimi, let's go. Let's jump. Come on, ready. Mimi, jump. Good
Just hold
girl.
on tight.
Ready, Mimi? Come on, girl. This
Be
way.
alright.
Ready? Jump. Good girl.
I know you tried so hard.
What does Mimi want for her birthday? Do you have a special wish?
I know you've done
What should we shop for?
it's not fair.
I know you love balls. What else does Mimi love? She wants a new baby?
How much
Do you want a new baby?
will you suffer?
What else? A bone? Maybe a bone?
Don't give up.
You want to stand like that? Perfect. Oh my goodness! You're so cute! Don't put her on the table. Are you crazy? Get her off the table. She's going to think she's allowed up here. What is that? No. Mimi. Mimi's 12.
His tail.
Look at Mimi.
You got Tigger? Oh, so cute.
You got new babies. Happy birthday, Mimi. Happy birthday.
Who wants birthday bones? Birthday bones. Ooh. Which one does Mimi want? Get it. Just do the switcheroo right off the bat. Oh my gosh, she's going to the toys. Wow, she really likes these. Wow, she just left the bone for the toys. In the world? She's like, I'll wait for the swap. Switch the bones. See if that... I can't believe she just did that. Not ready yet. No. I'll wait. Wow. Whoa, okay. Mimi likes these. Huh?
She's like,
Yeah.
Mimi. The love of presents. Are you tired after all that birthday fun? Look like you're gonna fall asleep. Oh, you are falling asleep, you cute little old lady, you. We love you, baby. Says a good girl, aren't ya? Is Mimi a good girl? She is. She is, and she got... Mimi.